I did just enough pre-show stalking research to know that I can ask you about this. I'd love to get your insights on this whole art, skill, practice, discipline on negotiating.
Yeah, yeah. Gosh, where do I start with this? I think you probably can tell I'm pretty good at negotiating, right? And it's not because I'm brilliant and I went to Harvard, right? It's because my experience over time has led me in one direction or another. And so there are areas of negotiating that are really important for us to be able to know and share with our sellers so that sellers know what we're trying to do or how we're trying to help them. Because, one of the interesting things that happens when we're putting our systems and processes in place, we're trying to drive a buyer through a process so we can control it. And sometimes that control requires me to be able to manage that process. And so I tell people often, listen, the reason why I want to be in control of this process, not because you haven't negotiated half your life just as much as I have. All of us small business people have negotiated tremendous amounts of stuff, right? But the point is, as a broker, I can plug myself in and I can read buyers in a way that is much harder for a seller to be able to do. And then I can advise what we call prep a seller for those sooner or later conversations that they're going to have. So it's an interesting question. I probably could talk for hours on all of the details of negotiation, but the core point is that a broker or any third-party person that has experienced that broker will be able to help you, because essentially what they're doing is they're plowing the road. So before you even step into the negotiations, there won't be a conflict. The broker will have already been able to warn you of what's happening. And that's the core.